Всем привет! Вы на Котиков, и мы продолжаем проходить Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Всем приятного просмотра и спасибо за ваш лайк. Так, белая мамба. Давайте делать мамбочку. Блин.
Boss, you killed a child. I'm aborting this.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Да.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Your target, the White Mamba, showed up in this village out of the blue and took command of the child soldiers. The surrounding villages have been victims of their raids and brutality ever since. But if you extract their commander, those kids will have no choice but to stand down. Should wrap up the whole situation. They're still kids. You can't kill any one of them, including the commander.
Destination.
If things get rough, neutralize them by knocking them out or by tranquilizing them.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Cargo placed.
Ой.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ну куда, ну потом, ну зачем? А?
Please select a strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Охуенно.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Ну мелочь, ну куда, а? Да как?
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
Нет.
Snake!
Train gun, CQC, anything you like. Teach him a lesson already.
Please select a strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Ну, потом, ну куда ты, Да хорош.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Please select a strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Все, пацан, хорош. На.
You lose, Commander.
Ты проиграл, командир.
Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated. Support helicopter requested.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Ну да, это пикот.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Вот так, значит. Вижу дочь.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss.
Так, значит.
Welcome to Outer Heaven.
Добро пожаловать во внешний рай. Научил.
We got rules around here.
У нас здесь есть
Never
правила.
draw a weapon on
Никогда
a
не
fellow
выставляй
soldier. You got
оружие
that?
на товарища. Понял? Правила.
Anyone here can use a knife or
Не
a
умею
gun.
вообще-то обращаться.
What you're gonna learn is how to use your head.
Вежа просто предоставит уметь работать головой.
When you get that under your belt,
А
then you're
то,
free
что
to
ты
leave.
поймешь, можешь уйти.
We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Welcome back, boss.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission. Please select landing zone.
Roger.
confirmed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Набираемся.
Please select a mission. Mission list updated. Please select a mission. Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
В лес. И контакт. Близкий контакт.
Rescue the 2 prisoners being held in a guard post to the southwest of Ngumba Industrial Zone. The targets are civilians. 1 male, 1 female. Apparently they're specialists sent out there to investigate infectious diseases. They were frequent visitors to that devil's house at Vengeful. If you recover them, we'll finally be able to get first-hand accounts of what's been going on in that place.
Be careful down there, boss.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly.
Boss, an enemy squad is on its way to the guard post.
Extraction.
Alles gespannt, das sind wir. Was wordt afgevallen? Alle eenheden beschermen je posities.
Extraction failed.
Alle eenheden, dit is zeer clear. Basis tot basis, radionetwerk is af. Dat is geen manier om te bel voor versterking van alle uiteraard met wat jij hebt.
Outpost captured. Extraction failed.
Аванпост захвачен.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Caution, rain approaching. You have arrived at your destination.
Begin cover fire.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Dat zit weer, begrijp. 25 en sniper in, pas dan mee. Uit.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Van de grond en maak weg om die vijand te vertrekken. Uit.
Extraction failed. Extraction failed.
Help me!
The map has been updated.
You need to help her.
Come to rescue me. I was asked to show that dangerous work. I hated every second.
Amazing, boss. Getting both prisoners out in that situation.
Mission
Great
info.
work. Now exfiltrate. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Unit function added.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time. Boss, we placed the two targets in quarantine. They don't show signs of anything, but we'll monitor them just the same. If they had access to the Devil's House, I doubt they were sent there by some health organization. Cypher used them, and would have eliminated them eventually. But we'll protect them here. They've agreed to that. After all, we helped them out of the country as promised. The mission's complete. But boss, they've been behind the curtains at Vengeful. They examined the patients there nearly every day. They told us the patients were being made to listen to voices on tape. But the male target added something interesting. He said he doesn't know what was on the tapes because there was no English version. Of all the voices that were shoved down those people's throats, English wasn't one of them. Boss, staying on the battlefield that long will have a negative impact on your health. Why not head back to Mother Base for a shower once in a while?
The boss is back.
Boss
Let's go
vermelho.
refuel and load up on artillery.
We're good to go, Chief.
What's the matter?
Чем дело? Там.
Stop this! Now! Give me a hand! Hold her still! Dismissed.
Воин. Разрешит.
Payback for how they treated her? Doesn't explain the others. She had every chance to kill them. Tighten security on her cell. This happens a second time. There won't be a third.
Boss,
Boss.
about Eli. I heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa. The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli, but I want to run a genetic test all the same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing. The test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the
Please
results.
select a mission. Please select a mission.
Значит, вертолет.
Please landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Please select a mission.
Gaining altitude.
Вот. Чуть-чуть не хватает, буквально.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Мгм. Верная рука. Эпизод вот теперь.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt. Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Fire at will.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Strike will commence shortly. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage, or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put him down gently.
Prisoner has died. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a full extraction. Get him out by chopper.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Fire!
A child has died.
Boss, you killed a child. I'm aborting this mission.
Enemy presence. Please select us. The map has been updated. Strike requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Strike will commence shortly. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's the target prisoner. Okay, that's the General's brother. His number 2. Another boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Another group of child soldiers. No, must be a squad they had out on patrol. Watch yourself. Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage, or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put them down gently.
Please select a strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Найти ты в порядке? Конечно, я в порядке.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
All that's left is to extract the commander.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
We don't need the commander calling out to his boys. Before you extract him, make sure he's good and settled down.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Так, второго смотрю.
Support helicopter has arrived.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived.
You gonna extract him?
Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exciting. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon, and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Ну так значит.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and...
И
Damn it.
хоть побери.
I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop.
Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher.
So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa.
Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties.
The problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you.
Staff has
Of course,
been
it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management.
Ну,
First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up.
изолятор, который мы подготовили.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been select unit.
All right.
Staff has
We'll
been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Been quarantined.
И как определить?
We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility.
Staff has
But we
been
have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections.
Select
You
unit.
should continue with your missions as usual.
Has been quarantined.
If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff assigned. Select unit. Staff select unit. Staff
All
has
right.
been quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
И как?
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shibani and the others to Nzoya Badiabulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Please select a mission. Please select a mission.
Найдите и...
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Ликвидировать надо. Ну да. Охота.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated. Development project has been added.
That's the Ditati abandoned village. The enemy transmission originated from there. It'd be worth checking out.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Oh yeah.
Enemy presence detected. Strike will commence shortly.
You made it to the Ditati abandoned village.
Prisoner
Boss, why did you kill him?
has been updated.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Ништяк.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
Boss, the target is moving across the savannah. Find him and eliminate him. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. Find the route. Find the man. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. You may... Where those coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. You could have the intel file containing the encryption key. Look for an antenna.
The map has been updated.
That prisoner you extracted was a civilian abducted by the target. He says the trafficker is trying to make contact with a human rights NGO. He hopes that by handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety. But I don't get it. Why an NGO? I went to someone else.
The recruit.
The map has been updated.
Okay, subject is in. You gonna extract him?
Marker plate. Marker removed. Clouds approaching. Marker placed. Outpost captured. Please select a mission.
То есть карантин пока. Можно купить.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Ну да. Что бежать?
The target is on the move somewhere on the savannah. Problem is, we don't know what route he's taking. It's too big a search area to cover without more information. If you could find that intel file, it could give you a lead on him.
Marker placed.
Ну да.
You have arrived at your destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence.
That's an enemy guard post.
Has been
Boss, let's try somewhere else.
Feindliche Kontakt!
Sun will rise momentarily. Guard post captured. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You can check the target's VR.
Wilt u eerst wat voor? Kom en wilt u eerst. Onbekende gewierszicht geworden. Ik heb bevestiging op uw positie. Stuur instructie.
If you can find that intel file, they could give you a lead on it.
Alles gespannen, dus zit er. Het wordt afgevallen. Alle eenheden beschermen uw posities. Dat zit weer begrepen. Alle eenheden, stuur alle beschikbare holocaust als versterker. Onmiddellijk, uit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's Gazeba camp. The target's headed there. We don't want him linking up with more enemy forces. You better hurry.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Initiatief. Onze terugexternering. Jij is op your air. Uit.
Strike will commence shortly. You have arrived at your destination. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Dat is Delta 6. Visuele contact verloren. Keer terug naar laatste bekende positie. Oor. Dat is 4 begrijp. Onderzoek die area.
Will commence shortly.
Uit.
Target is on the move somewhere on the savannah. Problem is, we don't know what route he's taking. It's too big a search area to cover without more information. If you could find that intel file, it could give you a lead on him.
Marker placed.
Какой-то ключ.
Arrived at your destination.
Target is on the move somewhere on the savannah. Problem is, we don't know what route he's taking.
There has to be a transmitter somewhere at the Ditati abandoned village. There's a good chance that's where the intel file is.
Marker placed.
Ой, ах, туда не дошли.
Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Marker placed.
Ну, то есть там. Жалите, передвижи.
You have arrived at your destination. Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
То есть задание.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. The map has been updated. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
А на этом мы заканчиваем этой фильм. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайк в следующей серии. Всем пока-пока. Да.